Hey everybody, Coach Dan here from Human 2.0. Today we are going to talk about how to improve your pull-up, alright? So pull-ups are one of the most talked about exercises in fitness in general, alright? It's one of the most fundamental strength skills, alright? Can you pull yourself up onto something, alright? Out from underneath something, whatever it is, it's just a functional, fundamental movement that we need to strengthen. And I'm going to give you guys some ideas on how to improve it, okay? So number one, all of this stuff can be done on a bar as well. I just have gymnastics rings here in my little studio, alright? So what we're going to look at first is banded lat pull downs, alright? But basically what we're going to do is set ourselves up just like we're going to do an actual pull-up, okay? So I'm going to sit underneath the rings, alright? I'm going to do a scap pull first, pull my elbows out, down and back with the shoulder blades, and then back up, trying to be nice and tall the entire time. You can see at the bottom, I'm really trying to lock my armpits in place with my lats, alright? Boom, and get situated there, okay? Next up, I might go out of the screen here. I'm just going to show you another really good version of that, okay? So what I'm going to do is hook up my band. I'm just hooking it up to my TV stand, but that's okay, alright? From here, I'm going to get into a side plank position, alright, with tension on the band, and then I'm going to do the same thing, only it's single arm, and we're adding in the core, because the core is extremely important to be stable while your lats and scaps are working, alright? So I'm here, and I'm pulling down, and I'm locking that elbow in place with my armpits, okay? So both of those drills, sets of 10, sets of 15, whatever it is, you can change the reps and all that based on the band tension, okay? Really good, dynamic pulling strength exercises just in general, alright? So next up, we're going to look at some ring rows and hinge rows, okay? So from here, should have done this before, but that's okay. Alright, I'm just going to get these set up. And ring rows, again, you can do this based on using a barbell. So inverted rows, right? Doesn't really matter as long as you have something to get underneath, okay? Standard ring rows, only we're going to take a pronated grip. So my palms are going to stay down here, right? And from here, I'm going to do my ring row, pulling my shoulder blades together, resetting at the bottom if I need to. Boom. Trying to touch the chest or get close to the chest. Alright, we are going pronated grip. That is only going to make you stronger for your pulling, your chin-ups, your pull-ups, whatever it is. Alright. Keep in mind though that horizontal pulling, vertical pulling is different. Same sort of muscles, right? Same muscle groups, but you're using them in a different orientation. So it will be a different feeling for you, okay? Next up, hinge rows. So you're going to start in that same kind of position, alright? And we're going to finish in the position that we had whenever we did our banded pulls, alright? So I'm here, I'm going to pull up, sit my hips underneath of me, hang from here for a sec, and then back into that inverted plank, alright? So pull up, and then sit back. If that's too hard for you, just bend your knees, alright? Pull up, sit underneath with bent legs, alright? So I'm trying to, again, pull those elbows back and down, right? Proud chest. I never want to be in this position, okay? After that, we are going to raise these up again, alright? And we're going to look at three of the most fundamental and beginning progressions that you could possibly do. So we're going to look at eccentrics first, alright? So basically a negative, right? I'm going to jump up, perfect position, go down nice, and slow to the bottom, okay? The goal here is to go as slow as possible, time under tension, right? So again, we get up, best possible position at the top, and keep it nice and smooth, alright? After that, we're looking at holds at the top. So the top position is pretty weak for a lot of people, so pretty simple. Just jump up and hold that position, trying to keep your shoulders away from your ears, all right? And after that, this is by all means my favorite version. I've got several clients to get their first pull-up with this. Assisted pull-ups, I'm just gonna lower it a tiny bit. I want you to basically have it set up so that on your tippy toes, you're in the perfect position, all right? So we're here, and I'm going to slowly lower myself down, and here it's the cue of I want to pull my legs straight. I can easily just stand up, that's fine, but it's a mental cue. So I'm gonna go down, and I'm gonna think about my arms pulling the rings down rather than my body up. I'm gonna think about my arms pulling my legs straight, okay? So that's a mental cue, but that version, if you can get past that mental cue, use it to your advantage, you're gonna be a lot stronger, you're gonna get your first pull-up, or you're gonna progress to different rings or barbell work, all right? So those are just a bunch of really good exercises that are gonna help you guys improve your pull-up.